Unhappiness is a bigger problem than whatever damn compulsions you have. What you learn through unpleasant moments in your life is invaluable. If you forget that experience, you are a fool. The memory of experience is the only thing which can bring wisdom to you. And it is the only thing which can bind you. And it is one thing which can so heavily poison your life that it can destroy you. So karma is not the problem, how you carry it is the problem. You must learn to be happy with your compulsions. Anyway, you have the compulsion. If you're not happy with it, now you have two problems, compulsion and unhappiness. At least if you have one problem, it's easier to deal with it. You have your compulsions, learn to look at it joyfully. This doesn't mean you're happy about your compulsions, you are happy. Why always we're talking about joy and love and things is to keep the mind pleasant, to keep the emotion pleasant. Because when your mind and emotions are pleasant, you are flexible, we can do many things with you. When your mind and your emotions are in unpleasant, you become rigid. Nothing can be done about you. So already you have one problem, don't create the next one. Unhappiness is unpleasantness. Now when you're in a state of unpleasantness, nobody can touch you, nobody can help you, nobody can do anything with you. If you're in a state of pleasantness, you're willing to be molded into a different shape, isn't it? When you're in a state of unpleasantness, you're not even willing to be touched. So, unhappiness is a bigger problem than whatever damn compulsions you have. A far bigger problem, because now you cannot be touched, you cannot be molded, you cannot be helped. So first settle that. Whatever the nonsense you are, first thing is learn to be joyful and loving. Now, it's easy to work with you, it's easy to help you, it's easy to reach out to you, it's easy to do things with you beyond your likes. Because your likes and dislikes are the basic compulsions. If we have to help you out of that, you have to be in a pleasant state. If you're in an unpleasant state, we cannot make you do something that you do not like, you will do only what you like. The more unhappy people are, the more they will insist, I'll do only this is how I am. Joyful people are flexible, you can make them dance, you can make them cry, you can make them jump, they'll do everything when they're happy. They're flexible. Don't lose your flexibility, that's the most important thing. That's the reason in the morning yoga, starting with your back, slowly you'll work up to the head. Because flexibility is key. If you become fluid, it's great. From being solid to become flexible, then to become fluid, then to become gaseous, then to become nothing. That looks like a progression, isn't it? So, it's important to keep yourself flexible. Flexibility is not possible when you are in any state of unpleasantness, either in the mind or in the emotion. So that's the reason why being joyful, being loving, being happy, being peaceful is important only for this reason. So don't create double problem, you already have enough. And these are not the only compulsions you have many more. If you put yourself through intense enough sadhana, you will see when you go out in the world, so many of your simple compulsions are gone. And I'm telling you, if you had the compulsions that you had just a week ago, you cannot sit like this, which all of you have been doing wonderfully well. You cannot sit when there are compulsions. Yes, this and that nonsense is coming, it's not that you become 100% free, but so many of your compulsions are finished. That's why you're able to sit. Everything is hurting. Who is not hurting? Everybody is hurting, including me. If you went through a real bad experience, it's a good experience because these are invaluable. What you learn through unpleasant moments in your life is invaluable. If you forget that experience, you are a fool. Only a fool will try to forget. If you are smart, you must remember every unpleasant experience you had without resentment, without anger, without unpleasantness, just in your memory always, so that you never ever get into the same situations again. The value of life's experience cannot be thrown away. The value of lifetimes of experience definitely cannot be thrown away. It's needed. If you can keep them at a distance and use them as experience, if you let it grow into you, then it just poisons your whole life. Karma is the only thing, the memory of experience is the only thing which can bring wisdom to you. And it is the only thing which can bind you. And it is one thing which can so heavily poison your life that it can destroy you. So karma is not the problem, how you carry it is the problem. How you carry it is the only problem, karma is not the problem.
So, we all heard from Sadhguru that how our karma can be literally liberating. Actually, the whole process of spirituality is only to disidentify from that which we are not. When you really do not know who you are, can you search for it? If you search, your imagination will go wild. And if you start thinking, who am I? Someone will tell you are God's child, and someone else will tell you that you are devil's child. Someone might tell you something else. Means different people will have different opinion from their own or conditioned from their environment. It is just an endless belief through which our imagination goes wild. The only thing that actually one can do is whatever you are not, start discounting from that. When everything will be discounted, you will find that there is something which cannot be discounted. Sadhguru says that when you arrive at that, you will see that there is no reason for misery in this world. So, till then, let's perform a simple experiments that we were taught and will surely benefit you if you do it with whole heart and whole consistency. So first of all, see what are your compulsions and in which field do you want to work around. And then write about 5 to 7 compulsions in your notebook. Like me, I use this kind of notebook. So just decide what are your compulsions and then decide that you are going to be conscious about it, and at the same time give yourself options or the solutions for whatever compulsions are there that you face regularly or in your entire day, and what instead of that you would like to do. Let's say someone craves for sleep. Whenever they are alone, they feel like sleeping, which procrastinates their work. So, just write it down in your notebook and think about one or two practical solutions. Like, if I would be there, then I would give myself options for chanting because I literally like chanting. And one of the chants which you can use it literally every time and anytime, it is Vairagya chant. Consists of 6 different chants which is of very powerful and literally very intense. If you just listen it and just practice the chanting in your own voice loudly, you will see that not only your sleep will be gone, but you will feel so light and so rejuvenating that you would like to do more of it. Or you can even give yourself option to learn something new, that which you find interesting, which you always forget because you are in the sleeping mode. Or you can also give your option that you can read different books, whether it is spiritual or it is fictional, non-fictional, whichever you like, which will improve you, which will add on to your life. Just give yourself multiple options for one problem. This I also studied in the book known as Atomic Habits. They say about the thing that is known as habit stacking. If you want to make something new habit, and they also talk about something which says that whatever you have decided in whatever time you have decided, just do it in that time. When the time arrives, don't procrastinate it. And if you are procrastinating that time, This means you're wasting two times of yours. One is now, and another the time which you have spent deciding what your compulsions are, what are the options you are going to give yourself. You are just wasting two times, the two most important times of your life. And one more thing I would like to say, that whenever you feel unhappy now, just watch this video. This video actually tells you that how, if your life is really going through ups and downs, according to you, if you are going nowhere, then actually how intensely grace is acting in your life. This video will surely motivate you. I'll give the link in the description. If you want, you can watch after this video, or you can download it, save it, whatever you want. So, if you're really going through something, so just intensify your sadhana, be conscious of it, and just do your sadhana as intensely as possible. It will fix itself. But if you pay too much attention to your cravings, to your compulsions, it will just become like a monkey problem, that you don't want to think about monkey, but only monkeys will come. So don't just try to dodge the sweet. Don't make it a big issue. Let's say for someone eating is a compulsiveness. If you're eating something, it's okay. Just fix this much that between two meals, you are not munching. During meal time or whenever you are in front of other people, if they are offering you something, you want to eat, you eat. The problem is eating in privacy. So destroy your private stocks and all the compulsiveness will automatically come down. Hope you loved the video and found it meaningful. And if yes, do not forget to give it a like, share, subscribe. And believe me, friends, if you literally implement these small things in your life, these small things will literally be so much fruitful and so much flowering in your life that you yourself cannot believe of it. So just try these simple steps. And do not forget to watch this video. It will be really helpful for you. And also, if you want to download it or save it, you can do it. And up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy, and namaskaram.